My dad's side of the family's Catholic, but I wasn't raised religious. I didn't really go to church unless I was sometimes going with my grandparents, but it was not a prevalent theme in my childhood, not really something I talked about with my parents, and it just wasn't really taught to me as a kid, so yeah, I wasn't religious growing up. It wasn't until my first year of university that I kind of started thinking about religion, and that was due to the fact that I lost my dad that year. And when he was sick, we had quite a few conversations about God and about religion, and I got to watch him really rely on his faith in a time of need, and it kind of just got me thinking about religion. So probably like 6 to 8 months after my dad passed away, I started going to a Bible study with a friend from home. And I had such a good experience at this Bible study. The people were amazing. The church was like super welcoming and kind to me. And I felt like I learned a lot. However, I just didn't feel like anything was really clicking with me. And this kind of led to a little bit of a crisis of faith, I guess. Like, I knew I believed in God. I just wasn't resonating with what was being told to me, and anytime I was asking questions, I wasn't feeling as though I was having it explained to me in a way that made sense to me. And during this time, I actually did get close to someone who was Muslim, but we didn't have like any conversations about faith or the religion. So I knew someone was Muslim, but I wasn't really familiar with Islamic theology at all, or like the foundations of Islam, or pretty much anything about it. So Islam still wasn't really an option for me. It was during this time, while I was still going to Bible study, that I started really getting frustrated with the fact that I knew I believed in God, but I was not connecting through Christianity. And that honestly, it was really frustrating for me. So I ended up confiding in a coworker who was just like an older lady I worked with, and I assumed she was Christian because she told me she was religious, and like I said, I barely knew any Muslims. And she explained her concept of God to me,